technical difficulties. But we're back. 6:40 left. It's a tight game. Matt mentioned that he hasn't seen much from Crosby. I wish he wouldn't have said that.
Oh, dude, the U.S.
I don't
looks
want
good this
2010
period.
to come back to us.
It's gonna be Eichel or Larkin, man. Eichel has been a freaking really good player this
He
tournament too.
has, man. He's been really good.
And that Sanderson kid, what good story for him getting a goal tonight. Kind of like the odd man out, gets in and gets that second goal.
Yeah.
What do you think
You
about
know,
Jack
dude.
Hughes? I don't
You
get
know
it,
what?
man.
I just think that he's I just think that he hasn't been able to stay on his skates. I don't know if the guys
Yeah,
are too big or it's too physical, but he hasn't been able to adapt his game to this type of style of play.
yeah, he looks a little scared out there, and we were both talking too. It's like Marner and him both look like non-factors until that last goal. Marner made a nice pass to Bennett, and he kind of got on the score sheet. But yeah, it's weird. They're both playing against each other too a couple times, and it's like Sullivan and Cooper are like, yeah, let's put the two little guys out there together, try to get something going.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to do with them. Oh, nice move. Yeah, Faber's looked pretty good, man.
Yeah, Favors looks he's very good. Him and Slavin are a really good pair.
It looks like he's because
He
in
looks
the game,
comfortable.
the first game with Canada, he looked terrified, and then
You got a
he
tech
got
for
he
that.
got comfortable, and then he just started playing his game, and he's looked really solid tonight. I know we've been pretty hard on Faber, but he's been really solid tonight. Um, I don't know if Hughes needs more room,
Well, he
but
lost Matthews as a center. It's I believe it's Matthews and it was the Kachuk brothers, but now I think Larkin's kind of flopped. He deserves the time. Larkin's flying tonight.
you
I
know,
could
dude,
see him
I
being a
hate
game
this
winner.
bullshit of like Matthew Kachuk being hurt and like not being able to play, but he's on the bench, but he's taking a roster spot from somebody else who could be in the game. And
Ah,
I,
he
I
looked
think,
good though, man. That first period, he was. I think he's got two assists tonight. Oh no, that's Matthews. He's been on the ice for I want to say for both goals though. So
he hasn't been in the game since like 3 minutes left in the second period.
we got to get a power play and get him some space. Brady's been a force too, man. I'd like to see him
Yeah, he's been really good.
just
Matthews has
crash
been really
that
good.
net. Ugly goal or something here.
Yeah.
OT is gonna be terrifying if it makes it there. Dude, oh my goodness. 3-on-3 with these types of guys going at it. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna
I
need a
think that
shot.
it benefits Canada more than it does the U.S.
Oh, that first faceoff's huge. It'll be huge. McDavid, McCarr,
Makar and
McKinnon. The
McKinnon.
killer
Yeah,
M's coming at you. Oh,
that's gonna be
goodness.
the
Goodness.
that's gonna be that first pairing.
Oh, jeez, yeah. And you got to put Eichel out against McDavid, too. But, I mean, it's man to man, 3-on-3. Well, hopefully
I'd
it
actually
doesn't
put
get to that,
Matthews
dude.
out there too.
Hopefully it doesn't get to that. That's all I have to
In
say.
all honesty, dude, I think that Matthews has been really good on the defensive side of the puck.
He's been very good. It's just Eichel's been better. And
Yeah,
he's that defensive play he made without a stick on the penalty kill to
yeah.
redirect it back. That
He didn't even
dude,
need a
that's
stick, dude.
hockey IQ, man, at the
Yeah.
highest.
I was like, okay, let's see if they can. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, let's see if they can, take advantage of Eichel not having a stick. And nope,
Oh,
stopped it
geez,
with
yeah,
his
you got
puck.
to work it a little bit, make him uncomfortable. But yeah, he
Yeah,
he read it perfect. That was a great play. Very
took away
smart
that
play.
passing lane. I'll be honest with you, man. If he's available, as a free agent, I think the Hawks need to go for him.
After this tournament, I agree with you, and you. I didn't realize how good defensive he was,
Yeah, I
and
didn't either.
it's easy to say, oh, it's a tournament, but like, dude, he's playing against the best guys, and he's really good two-way
He's
guy like this. It's more impressive. Even Matthews, he doesn't get enough love for that because he's too busy scoring 70 goals a year.
yeah.
So, but that defensive game, it's Both of them have been really, really good. Slavin too. I mean, we're too busy giving the Norris Trophy to guys who just with the most points as a defender, but this guy is doing all the little stuff, and it's cool. Like the media is showing it now. Usually they like, oh yeah, Eric Carlson scored 3 goals this game. Like, okay,
Yeah,
that's not really defense. What this guy's doing. He's probably saved 5 goals tonight. Slavin
yeah.
with blocking shots and good sticks. He's been a force.
Taking away passing lanes.
Oh yeah, very under goalie's best friend, a defensive defenseman. That's for sure.
He's actually been pretty good with moving the puck around as well. As a matter of fact, man, I think that Team USA has done a pretty decent job of moving the puck around, creating some chances when they can, which is essentially all that you could really do in a game like this is just try to create as many chances as you can and do what you can when you can because
This I'm telling you, this period, you got to look at the time on attack. I'm pretty sure the Americans are on the attack more this period. Canada looks like they're sitting back a little bit,
yeah,
and they're just kind
looks
of
like
waiting
it's
for an
28
opportunity
shots
here.
to 22 shots.
Yeah, but it's all USA. I'm thinking, I don't know. There's the first time I've seen Crosby and he's on the bench. It's weird. Usually he's the
Marchand,
force
too.
out there. Yeah.
I've seen Marchand out there, but he hasn't been very effective. I
Nah,
wouldn't say very
he's got to
effective. I
get back
think
to the old school.
this is
Pesky.
just a tough game, man. In all honesty, I can't really say that there have been players that have been playing bad.
No,
It's
no.
it's just been top notch hockey,
I
and
think probably the worst player, Jack Hughes, for the Americans.
I wouldn't want to put it that way. I wouldn't want to say
And
worst
it's not
player.
bad. It's just he's not getting the shots.
He's just not effective.
Yeah.
Oh, ah,
And then you got a speedster coming your way.
yeah.
Yep. And I did not like the second goal Connor Hellebuck gave up. I did not like
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Uh, it's always a thing like, oh, it's a good shot. Yeah, good shots are usually goals. And I didn't like how deep he was playing. He looked like he was getting ready for a pass to the slot and kind of getting deep to push over, and a third line type guy scored on you and tied the game. I did not like that from the best goalie in
You
the
don't.
world.
Isn't Sam Bennett Oh no, I was thinking of Sam Reinhart.
Bennett, yeah, he's the one that scored.
That was a nice shot, though.
Yeah, it was a good shot,
I
but I
thought
think
that it was.
Hellebuck was too deep.
Yeah.
I
mean,
got
he
still
he
shots
put it
of
where
it.
it needed to go, I guess.
Well, they go deep, like that RVH. They go deep, and they want to take away that passing lane. And I just thought, great shot. You give him credit for that, but he's got to be on top of the blue on that kind of angle like that, and kind of hold his position. And you're hoping for a shot in the chest or a shot wide or a shot over the net.
Right.
And yeah, I didn't like it. He was kind of moving back on him too. But I mean, it's tied. It's not like it's a go-ahead goal. So we're coming up here on a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Oh God, man. McKinnon, he looks ready to roll
Yeah.
too. You can't stop that dude.
Yeah, he's got the boots fully fueled.
You just gotta
Ready
pray
to go.
he runs into you and you take him out with you. I mean, that's all you can pray with this guy. That was a nice
Good
pass.
movement.
Was that Makar?
I didn't see.
That was a great pass. Yeah, you got the big dogs out. I'm sure Eichel's out there taking the draw right now.
Gensel, Eichel, and Trocheck.
2 centers in the defensive zone just in case. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good move by Sullivan, who's really really good coach and probably someone the Hawks should throw the bank at if he's available. Oh. Eichel going for the Mishi.
We got to take advantage of those situations when we're in the offensive zone like that.
So what's up with Brady Tkachuk? I haven't seen him in a while. They said he was nursing something. This can't be
I think
good.
I saw him like 2 minutes ago.
crazy, dude. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, dude.
20 seconds.
What the
Canada's got a
hell?
little push here. All right, boys. Just tie it up on the boards here. There you go. Good God, Canada was
Just get it
coming.
out of there.
Dude, don't give this guy space. Oh,
I know.
God. That's got to be McJesus. Oh, no, it's
Yeah, no, it's
McCarr. Jeez,
McCarr.
they look the same.
I know.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Holy smokes.
I was looking. I'm like, where's the 7? I'm
Who
like,
was
oh
in the
no.
slot right here? Was that Slavin?
Uh,
Number 10, that's JT Miller with a big play right there.
yep. And Hannafin was right there too.
Big play.
You know, man, Hannafin has been playing very well.
Yeah, good move by Vegas getting him. They got a good defensive group, but you know Theodore is he got hurt. Shea Theodore. Yeah, I wonder what's going on. You got to feel for these teams like Charlie McAvoy. He might be out for the year, dude.
Yeah, I heard because
Oh,
of
man.
an infection.
This is the risk. And if you're like the Washington Capitals, you got nobody in this tournament. They got to be so happy. All their guys are healthy, rested, ready to roll. They're a rocking team here. So wait a minute, we're going intermission here.
Is it going to be?
We're going playoff style here. I got guys texting me right now that aren't hockey fans saying this is the best hockey game I've ever seen.
Yeah, I did a post earlier about T.J. Watt. Man, he said that he has friends that were texting him that
Yeah.
typically don't watch hockey. We're like, hey, what are we doing for the game tonight? We ordering food? What are we gonna do? Type of a thing.
Yeah.
And this is so good for hockey, man. This is so
Really
good
good.
for getting these guys out there and kind of getting the respect that they deserve. PK essentially went nuclear the other day talking about the differences between the NHL and NBA, and he hit the nail right on the head.
He was right. Yeah.
For what he said, man, and but that being said, I think that people tuning into this and being like, okay, this is really cool. This is what the best of the best is like. This is top-notch hockey. It's fast. Like I've always told people, when you go to a baseball game, you could sit there and talk the whole game, man. Me and you, we could sit next to each other,
Yep.
have a conversation, like the whole time. But when you're during a hockey game, you need to pay attention and watch what's going on and see what's happening. There's a whistle blow. It's like, oh, hey, blah, 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 blah. Then the face-off's back, and you're kind of right back at it. And especially when you take somebody who's never been to a hockey game before, and they're like, oh, okay, I'm going to get up, use the bathroom. It's like, hey, hold on, man.
Yeah.
Or you're coming back from the bathroom, and they're like, okay, let's go. It's like, no, hold on. We got to wait for the a stoppage in play before we can go to our seat.
Yep.
It's just a completely, like he said, a different atmosphere, a different culture, around hockey. And this game hasn't disappointed. I think that it would have been better if it was like maybe a 3-3 game right now, because people like to see goals, but the defense has just been so good on both ends of the ice.
I mean, this is what the league wants. OT right here, sudden death. This is everything the NHL has probably wanted. We're getting more commercial time here. We're getting some more money.
People are talking
getting a lot of views. Yeah, it's gonna be a good OT. Who do you got prediction wise? Team Canada. Who's gonna score?
I got the USA winning.
No, I'm saying if Canada scores, who's it gonna be? Then USA.
They're not going to. It's gonna be USA.
This guy's confident over here.
That's how I am, man. I don't turn my back on my team.
You know what? I think for Canada, it's going to be McDavid. For USA, it's going to be... I got to go with Larkin, man. He's flying out there. I'm hoping... I think Larkin is going to be kind of cheating up a little bit, looking for a home run pass, and boom, Larkin buries it. But, yeah, how long we gotta wait? What do we got? They did have a timer up here.
Yeah, they were
10
good about that
minutes.
earlier. It was like, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe 10 minutes.
man. Yeah, I just. I think Bennington's look good tonight too. They've been pretty tough on him in Canada. Like he sucks, and
Oh yeah,
I
I
thought he
was
was
wondering
fine.
if that was gonna affect him at all.
That first goal, not his fault. It's kind of a little bit fluky. They just kind of put it in front, and Brady was just in a good position and outworked the guy. The second goal was just a kind of a crazy rebound, but defensemen they got to clear it out. So I don't know, man. It's exciting this game for sure. I thought,
You
like
know
I
what,
said,
dude?
I go ahead.
I'm gonna give Jack Hughes some props, man. He's been back checking and doing his role, playing defense. Which I when from the Devils games that I've watched of him, he's a Kaner type of player. You know, when he was younger, definitely didn't back check very much, but he's been back checking here. You know, trying to do everything that he can. I wouldn't I wouldn't say that he's the worst player. I wouldn't say anybody's been the worst player on this team, considering the effort and just the top-notch hockey that's been played, man. I would probably say that he might have bit off more than he can chew.
He could be the
Um,
hero of this game
he
now
could, man.
with the
He could, and
space.
that's what
Yeah.
people always said about Kane. They're like, hey, you know what? He's been absent today. He's been, they've solved Kane, and what does he do? Comes up with a big overtime goal
Well,
or playoff goal.
I mean the biggest part of this OT is that first face-off. If you get possession of that puck, you could seal the game if you work
It's
it
five
right.
on five.
I thought it was 3-on-3. So
No,
this is
it's 5 on 5 continuous until
so we're
somebody
gonna be up all
scores.
night maybe.
I wasn't prepared.
Oh,
You
I
know
don't
what?
even know the freaking rules to this shit.
It's a good thing it's a good thing that I took a nap today, man. I took like a 30-minute nap just in case.
Yeah, I thought it. I
I
well,
honestly thought this would be done in three
so
periods.
so the regular tournament, not the like the medal. I guess you could call it
Right.
the medal game. They got their old school, so it's continuous OT.
Shit, dude. I might. You know what? I might
Don't
as
you
well
tell
just
me
have you.
there's a shootout.
I might just have you come over, man. We'll order some Dominoes.
Ugh. Don't you tell me there's a shootout in this shit though.
No, there isn't.
Okay. I don't know the rules to this. I thought they were going 3v3, which I think would be
Countdown.
awesome.
Your countdown is 8 minutes 56 seconds.
Well, that's good. Let's go.
If you're
Let's get
listening, go grab a beer, go use the bathroom, go do all of that stuff.
they got the Boney out there cleaning the ice. Mark Messier and PK, which is kind of bullshit. We should have an American on that panel
Yeah,
to make it fair, like Chelly or something.
yeah.
I mean, these guys are pro Canada, which whatever. But a TNT I liked. They were pretty good, but sometimes Biz gets a little overboard.
He
The
does,
whole
dude. I mean, it's like, yeah, okay. He has some funny bits, but then there's sometimes it's like, all right, man.
I mean, he wanted to eat Bonnie Blue's bin.
I know. He said he was
That
gonna eat her
to get
box.
Tom Wilson out there, man, that's just shit you
Yeah,
don't say.
I know, man.
That's man, yeah, that's even like the tweet of the year yesterday. Maury, he's like when they found out that chick was pregnant, Maury goes, "This I'm staying away from this one, guys. I don't care who the father is. I'm staying away from this one."
Yeah. There's like another chick. She did. I think she like hooked up with like 100 dudes, and she's pregnant now too.
Jeez, yeah, that's awesome. Good.
I guess this is what happens, when your dad doesn't say "I love you."
I don't know. You think you're getting clicks and you're getting downloads and you're just making an extra couple bucks.
Oh, Ashley commented.
Oh boy.
She said, "Hi, babe."
Oh jeez. Go to bed. If you're listening, go to bed. It's gonna be a long night.
I'm gonna respond for you.
Is that in the studio chat?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I think my youngest son Logan might be up watching this game on his phone still too. He's kind of into it. He usually says, "Hey, Dad, I like the Blackhawks." On her, that's Logan.
Oh,
But
really?
I said, "Cool, man. Thanks for watching."
Yeah, that's funny. My kid was like, "Can I stay up for the game?" I'm like, "Man, you got to go to school tomorrow, man." I mean, I get it.
Yeah, it's
I want to let him, but like in the morning, even when he goes to bed on time, he's like, "Oh, I get up," you know?
man. Yeah, well, if this was like the Olympics, the gold medal game, I'd say, you know what, just leave him home,
Yeah,
dude. Leave him home. This is history, you know.
they probably should have
This is
started this.
different.
They should have started this game at 6. I don't know how people in New York, man, like how they live. You know, it's like everything starts at like 8 or 9 o'clock. You know, and then it's late as hell. Like
Well, can you
how do they
imagine the
watch
West
games?
Coast? Like those guys, like, hey, I just moved to California and I love the Rangers. Like, yo, what time's the game start?
Like 5, 4.
Well, I mean, like, come on. And then, like, and if, say, the other way around, okay, I moved to New York and I'm a Kings fan. I got to watch the game starts at like 10.
Like 11, like
Yeah,
11
come
o'clock.
on, man. Yeah. And
And then
then,
imagine if the Kings are playing in Vancouver. That game will start at like midnight or one
yeah.
o'clock in New
Well,
York.
that's like with the Hawks back in the day on their runs. We always ran into the Flames or the freaking Canucks and game time 9:30 ET.
I know,
Come
man.
on.
I worked at the Board of Trade at the time, dude. So what I would do was I would come home and I'd go to sleep for a couple hours, and then I'd wake up,
Watch
have
the
dinner,
game. Yeah,
and
you
then
have
watch
to.
the game.
You got to
Yeah.
survive the next day. Yeah. I remember in 2010 though uh it was a bad storm that day and the clinching game, game 6. And every I talked to like 4 people that lost power and never got it back. My parents were one of them. Like, did you guys see the game?
I
No, the
yeah
power went out, and you didn't have phones back then to to stream like that. And
yeah.
I'm like, you guys missed the first cup in like 300 years for the Hawks, and they're like, yeah, well, we'll watch the highlights. I'm like, that ain't the same, dude.
It's not
Really?
the same.
Yeah, I mean, saw it live.
Yeah, we did get that like tornado
It was
or whatever.
bad. It was bad.
Yeah, I end up having to go to I listened to the first period on my on the radio, and then the intermission came, and Kimmy's like, "Hey, Lisa said to come by," so we went by my sister in law's,
Good. Yeah.
and then we saw the we took Juliana because Juliana was a baby at the time, and then we watched the game, and then they won obviously. And then
Thank
we went
God.
to Dick's to go get our T-shirts
Yeah.
and our hats.
Was that the next day, or did you go like right after the
We
game?
went right after.
That's crazy how they have that like on standby. Like, what do they do
Yeah,
with this? Like, if you didn't win, what do they just junk it?
they send it to like other countries that need clothes.
Oh man. So they got Herb Brooks on right now. Kurt Russell, Herb Brooks.
Yeah, that's a
Love
good
it.
sign, man.
Love it. Love
Trying
it.
to talk to Jack Hughes.
I love that. Yeah, that was such a good movie. It was cool to see Aruzioni too fire up
Yeah,
the crowd like that with the Johnny Gaudreau jersey. That's
yeah,
awesome. I love to see that. And then leave it to Laz to make it political and
yeah. Of
whine
course.
about it. Just you frick off, you clown, dude. Give me a break.
He loves doing that stuff, man.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, unbelievable. Like, watch the game, dude. Enjoy yourself. Have a beer.
He doesn't
Have a
enjoy
Mike's
himself.
Hard Lemonade, dude.
He
You know?
probably he looks like one of those dudes who likes to drink Zima. Do you remember
Ah,
those?
dude, just no, no,
They were terrible. I
no.
remember I had one. I like got a sore throat because they were so fucking dry.
Just drives me nuts, dude. Like even today, like they're like everything with this like whole tournament. Everyone is so political about stuff. It's like,
You
okay,
know what,
dude,
man? I think
get it.
that Russia could have made this. That the NHL could have made this even better if they had Russia in it
And the
because
checks.
it's already politically charged.
Exactly. It's worse.
Why not add another thing on there? You know?
It's worse. Yeah, for sure. I mean, have the Czechs and the Slovaks like combine or something if they couldn't get enough talent together. You know,
Yeah.
the what do they call it? The Six Nations Cup, call it.
Well, they're supposed to have the All-Star game back next year.
I would just
And
do a best of 7 Canada versus US.
well,
Seriously.
what they could do, man, is they could do the All-Star game. It'll probably flop, and then the next year. Oh wait, the Olympics are next year.
Yeah, and then the All Stars after, and then they're gonna do the Four Nations thing idea again. I heard.
Really?
That's what I heard. They wanted to. Well, they're gonna do this again. This is a no brainer.
They need to do a
The worst
they
thing
need
about
to
it
add,
is not Russia, though.
yeah,
Absolutely the worst thing, not having Russia in this tournament.
they should add Germany and add Russia.
Well, Germany, it's Dreisaitl and Lucas Reichel, and they probably you don't want to get embarrassed, dude. I know Dreisaitl's a stud, and it sucks that he's got to sit, but I think if you combine like the Slovaks and the Czechs, kind of like a call it a whatever, like a joint team,
Yeah.
it would be cool. But yeah, not having Russia was the worst part of this tournament. But the tournament was good. It's really good. Finland had an upset against Sweden. That was a big deal for them. And Sweden,
Sweet.
they didn't lose in regulation, right?
They
They
almost beat
lost
Canada.
2 OTs and then they won one. So I
Yeah.
mean, it was a good little tournament for them still. And I think, what do you think about Saros, man? I think he's done. He didn't look good for Finland.
Yeah. You know what? It's kind of crazy because he was like unbeatable at one. No, I wouldn't say unbeatable. It was
He
just
was a
so hard to
stud.
score on him. He was a stud, but like,
How do you
what's
think
going
they
on?
feel about that trade now with the Sharks? They traded that young Russian prospect to the Sharks, and they extended Saros, and look what's happened. You know,
Yeah.
so we got sudden death here, dude.
And they can't do anything without a good goaltender because that's the way that they're built. It's defense
And
first, and
they're
if
not
they
doing
can
anything
score,
anyway.
two
Yeah.
goals, they'll win the game.
So we are in sudden death here.
Sudden death, 1940 in the game. Happy Thursday, everybody! Everyone who's joined us, thank you. We appreciate it. Um, you can hit us up in the comments if you want to, or you know what, hit
Yeah.
us up. I'll send you a link, and you can jump on with us if you want to.
Comment on predictions. Who's getting the game-winning goal here?
Of course, McKinnon's out there the first shift. Dude, they might be trying to fill each other out on this first couple
I got
shifts.
Dylan Larkin game-winning goal for U.S. Canada. Sid still scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
He's been quiet. That's what's scary. That's what's really scary.
I've noticed him, man. You know,
I mean,
he does
I
his
mean,
thing.
nothing
He's good.
flashy. No points, but still just not like him. Like usually he's like a big topic, and like the first game against Sweden, he was a stud, 3 assists, and
Oh, right.
he looked good in the first U.S. game too. But oh, geez, man, I just don't know. Every rush
Oh,
is terrifying.
you know what? They mentioned that.
Oh,
They mentioned that. Oh! They mentioned that Crosby has like an elbow ailment.
that could be. He just kind of going out there in situations where you got to win a draw or something. Here we go. You know who it's going to be? It's going to be the unlikely hero, like a Chris Kreider, like a guy you're
Trocheck.
pissed off at the whole game. You know,
And then the New York guys are gonna go nuts. He goes, "Oh, Trocheck."
it could be a Trocheck too.
Fox has been good, man.
Ah, he's been quiet. Like
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that he's been bad. I don't. I mean, I've seen him. I think that he's been playing well, as a matter of fact, man.
yeah, like you said, there really hasn't been a bad player. It's just like maybe you expected more out of him. Maybe like
Yeah.
for me, it would be Jack Hughes. I thought this dude would be going coasty to coasty and you know just drop. I thought something happened, dude. I saw a guy standing up.
Yeah,
I just yeah, Eichel, man. Dude, he showed up, dude.
absolutely.
Oh,
Oh my
Brandon
gosh.
Hagel. Former Blackhawk. Throwing it right in the pads. What's your take on Ray Ferraro? I think he's okay. Sometimes it's like, okay, dude, that's enough. We don't care. We
Yeah.
don't care what you used to do back in the day. But back in my day, I had a shorthanded goal. Cool, dude.
Yeah.
Call the game.
I've got it on mute, which I prefer talking to you rather than listening to.
I got it up a little
Ray
bit. You know what? I think a game like this, like Doc Emmerich,
Yeah,
Gary Thorne. Can you imagine that dude calling this
just
game?
to bring him back.
Oh, money, money, money. How are our comment department here? We got anything going?
No,
No predictions?
nothing.
I don't blame them. Their eyes are on the game, and McDavid is just skating through everybody. Oh, boy. No. Bad turnover at the blue line. Oh. Let's go. Let's go. Get it up.
I honestly didn't think that, just from what I've seen in the playoffs, Matthews is playing a better game here. Oh!
You see the crowd jump up without the
I
sound.
did.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
They're coming. Get a deep change. McDavid looks gassed. What's he doing?
Yeah.
Get off the ice, dude.
Stay on the ice,
Yeah,
dude.
stay on the ice, dude. Go ahead. You got this. Get that sulky.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That would be horrible if that little rat bastard scored. In his home building.
I know.
Eichel, look at this guy making plays,
Wow,
drawing guys
man.
to him.
Had like 3 guys on him.
Unbelievable.
Is that Hughes? No. My gosh, dude.
Jake Gensel, man. Good pass. Matthews.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
good
just
blocker,
a little higher,
Bennington.
man.
Wow.
Could've been a hero.
Good save. Good save. Good. I give him props on that one. That was a big save. His countrymen have been really tough on him.
On Matthews?
No, Bennington.
Oh.
That was a big save right there. Big league save. See,
Sid won
Sid's
that
just
one.
getting those draws, getting off the ice. Look.
Is
No,
he
he's
getting
skating
off?
up. He's skating up. Brock Nelson. Patrick Kane or Brock Nelson? I can't believe that. I can't believe Kreider and Brock Nelson made this team and not Patrick Kane. Kaner lives for these big moments.
Yeah, and he shows up too.
He's exactly the type of guy you want on the ice. Oh! Oh,
Oh
drop.
my gosh.
Big save, Bennington. Holy
could've told-
smokes.
He could have told Jack Hughes, this is how you do it, man.
That was Brady right there. Big save.
Oh, that's a
In the
great
glove.
shot.
Big save, Bennington. You gotta get that up. You gotta get that all the way up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's kind of way behind the net though. Still a good
Kaner-
play by Brady.
Kaner would have he would have popped a water bottle.
Great play by Brady though. He dropped it and fired it as fast as he could. Better save though, man. He's keeping the team in. Oh, another one.
My God.
Bennington. Oh man. This guy's feeling it. This ain't good. He's feeling it. Matthews, another good chance.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, dominant on the faceoff.
Yeah, man. If Eichel makes it to free agency, dude, we got to go in on him.
That's 2 years, right?
I
I
thought it
think
was
he's
this year.
no same as McDavid. So
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah. McDavid and then Eichel, or they both signed that long. I think it was like a 10-year deal each. He's
It
still got
had to
that
have been
deal
8.
from Buffalo. Yeah, or no, I thought it was 10. Then they had that rule. Maybe I'm wrong though. I think it 10 million per for 8 years.
Um,
You're probably right. You're probably right.
I didn't know Eichel was getting that much. I thought he was getting like 9,
I think he's
8,
getting
9.
10. You know,
I
that was the
could see
best thing
why.
for him, that trade.
Yeah. Or he'd still be
Yeah,
toiling away
Buffalo.
in Buffalo.
You got to get Tage Thompson out of there.
Yeah.
He's a 40 goal guy. I don't know, dude. That's just the team I don't get. This is crazy. Matthews could have won the game twice already.
I know.
He might even get it, dude. He's on. He's getting that shot.
Yeah, he's wanting to shoot the puck.
Man, it should
No
have been
Matthew
over right
Tkachuk.
there. Should have been over, dude.
There's
Oh, boy.
Makar.
All right, body.
Forgot the puck.
Good stick. Is that Slavin?
Matthews
Good
and
pass.
Tkachuk.
Good pass. Larkin with a nice pass. Here's Larkin right here. GWG. Getting it deep. I'm impressed with him, dude. He's had a great game.
Yeah, I've always liked him, man.
Yeah. It's hard to say that, being the old Hawks rival,
Yeah,
but
he's
not a
he's
rivalry
a great
anymore.
player. Yeah, he's a good player, man. He always has been. I'm really surprised that it took them so long to give him his long contract. I think Eiserman, kind of. Um,
He's being careful in the cap world.
Easy.
There
What do
was
you want, dude?
there was
you grew
rumor,
up-
remember,
You
like
grew
he
up in
wanted out.
Michigan. You went to college in Michigan.
Yeah.
You got drafted by Detroit. You've been with us for about 5 years already, and you're our guy. You're our captain. What do you want? And then give it to him.
Jacob Slavin's gonna get the game-winning goal. He's gonna block a shot, skate back up, and bury one. Oh, dude, 10 minutes almost gone by.
Yeah. I can't believe this, man.
Just crazy. Just crazy. Jack Hughes trying to beat the icing out. Didn't do it.
He's putting the effort out, man.
It's been an awesome game, though. I mean, this is big win for the NHL. Big win.
Yeah. Hopefully they do something good with it, Like, how can you ride this out? The Stanley Cup playoffs are coming up, Hopefully that, they can ride its coats in a way, its coattails.
Sheesh. If it started off like it did that first game, man, get some old-time hockey going. Jeez, dude. This is
Gosh dang it.
no way.
You fucking called it, man.
Connor McDavid. Wow, it's over. Jordan Bennington saved the game. Wow.
Fuck, man.
Bennington saved him.
Fucking Hagel. I fucking hate Hagel now. I do, dude. I totally do. Did you hear what he said? He
No.
goes, "Yeah, we don't have group
Oh
chats over
yeah,
here
yeah,
to
yeah.
like,
Nice.
and but Kachuk's like, well, maybe they don't like each other, that they don't have
Yeah.
group chats.
Oh man.
God, fuck. Well, he was able to elevate the puck, and he was all alone too.
Yep, the face of the league. Big goal. Oh man, good shot. Look, I don't like
I
how
hate
deep
it, dude.
Hellebuck is either, man. He's deep in that crease, but I mean that's a good shot. Matthews left him open too.
Fuck.
You know what? You got to give the MVP to Bennington. He single-handedly saved that OT by himself. That last four really good shots. Matthews had like three of them. Oh, bummer.
Hey, Matthew. How was that fucking front row seat from the fucking bench, dude? God, man, it drives me fucking nuts, man.
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking play hurt, and then I'm gonna take up a roster spot so my coach has to juggle lines the rest of the fucking night because I can't play.
Yeah, Kyle Connor, he was scratched for Kreider. I kind of get it because of the
Yeah,
whole size thing, but
yeah.
he's a sniper. Bummer, dude.
Team USA, man, I hope they drink this up. I hope they drink this shit up, man, because the Olympics are next year and they know what this fucking feels like.
Yep. I applaud Canada, man. They're great game. They were sticking in it. That third period was all USA, and Bennington really helped this team get a win here in OT. And they were tough on him, like I said earlier. That was a big glove save against Brady and Matthews.
Yeah. Got to get the puck up. Man, fucking brutal, man. Thought they were going to win this game. It was really close.
Yeah, good game. Entertaining series, entertaining tournament. Like to see Russia next time and maybe the Czechs, but yeah, this was just great for the NHL. I guarantee you, there's some new fans. I mean, they're not going to see games like that in the season, but come playoff time, you kind of comes back to the old school, old time hockey. But yeah, back to the Blackhawks, dude. So Seth Jones wants out, apparently.
Yeah, that's maybe he's listening to the podcast. He's like, "Yo, the Tomahawk boy said it's time to move on."
Well, he said it's time to move on. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that he said that. I saw that he said that they were trying to work on a deal.
Yeah,
They didn't know if it'd be in 5 weeks or 5 days.
So they said a lot of guys like Bill Wirtz on here. He's pissed off that Ben Pope put that out, and now we lost all the leverage because Jones was saying, "Oh, my salary's hard to move, and we're trying to work it out." And he's like, "Well, good job, you lost all the leverage in your trade now because the GM knows that you got that brutal contract." But
I don't think that they lost any leverage. Everybody already knows what his cap hit is.
Yeah, but now you look desperate, like you got to try to move him. Where do you think he ends up? Dallas. I heard. I think the Senators wanted him. Could throw us Brady. Kachuk. Yeah, give us Brady. We'll call it even. Hell, we'll even pay for Seth. Half of it.
Yeah. I think that we're gonna have to retain some of that money, maybe like $3 million.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
4 max.
4 max and maybe a current roster player with him, which is fine. But
Who do you think it would be?
yeah, it'd be like a mid kind of level contract, maybe. And I
Hmm.
think Dallas would probably want us to take on a contract too that's not working out with them. But, that's what we were talking about. Maybe Davidson has a plan with that, kind of send Jones that way and got his 3rd round pick back for the Taylor Hall trade, and he offers sheets like Wyatt Johnston and offers it's too high where Dallas can't match, and you get that young stud, but you will lose picks. That's the thing.
Hmm.
But yeah, this sucks. I'm turning it off.
Yeah, I am too.
That's a bummer. But good game, Canada. You guys
Fuck them. Fuck
relentless. I
you.
I give it to them. They getting some messages now on Twitter
Are you?
from our Canadian friends. Fucking Bennington went from a savior, a holy shit, to a savior.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh man.
Ah, man, that fucking stings, man.
Yeah, Bennington turned into 2019 Bennington for the OT. Yep. Well, guess what? That's why he won the cup, and that's why Connor Hellebuck hasn't been past the 1st round. But he's gonna get the Vesna this year. It's a lot of things you got to look at. I mean,
Matthew Kachuk's on my shit list, man.
I know you're pissed off about it. Hey, the
I
dude's
am.
groin's messed up. You can't move
He
your
shouldn't
legs.
even. They should have told him. Sullivan should have told him, "You're not fucking playing, guy. I need fully abled, strong bodies here, dude. We're going up against Canada. I don't give a fuck about your ego. I don't. You're gonna
Yeah,
sit down because you're not fucking healthy, dude. And we're getting somebody else in here. As simple as that, man.
could have got Quinn Hughes.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
yeah, because we would have got that extra player.
yeah, but Kyle Connor's
So,
in there
so
too.
think of this:
Yeah.
Brady Kachuk, Matthew Kachuk doesn't play, so they call in Quinn Hughes. Is that like a bad situation?
No, not if Quinn Hughes is healthy and Kachuk's 50%. You're getting
He's 0%. He's 0% because he
well.
didn't play like three. He didn't play like 7/8 of the fucking game.
I believe he was on the ice for both goals. I think he was for both U.S. goals, Matthew Kachuk. So he is a factor out there.
Well,
But
the
it's
problem is that he wasn't a factor for the rest of the fucking game when we needed another one. If we had another healthy player in there, man, I'm telling you, having a healthy guy is
yeah,
better than having a guy in there that's 50%.
sitting in the
And
middle
and
of the
and
bench.
this
Yep,
wasn't like a somebody's out there playing hurt. This is a dude who who was sitting on the bench for more than half the game.
yep. It bit him. Yeah. McDavid turned on the Jets and Bennington closed the door, and good for him. He'll never have to buy another beer in his home country ever again. The freaking guy's a hero
Well,
there
it's not
now.
a gold medal, but we got
Yeah,
that next year, man. I'm telling you, if I was Team USA, man, I'd be like, God, next time they see those guys, man, it's gonna be on.
dude, there's just something about them. They just have our number. You know.
Yeah,
Now they're all the whole politics of it make it fun too. They were pretty amped up about all the stuff happening. Uh, I wonder if it's resolved next year and it's like the same bad, just bad blood. But I think is it in Italy? I want to say the Winter Olympics.
I'd have to look it
I
up.
think it's in Milan or something. Uh, just crazy, crazy.
I wanted to get a win, man, just to like just show Canada that the tables have fucking turned,
Well,
And still,
it could have gone either way. I mean,
yeah,
it was awesome. Uh, I mean, we shocked them in 1996. Remember, Tony Amani kicked that puck in, and
yeah,
they were probably like, "Oh shit, these guys are coming." And that was a good team, that '96 team.
yeah, it was.
So, well, you gotta just give them credit. They're a relentless team, good coach. we were good too, but you know what? We lost Charlie McAvoy. We lost Matthew
Matthew
Kachuk,
Kachuk.
and we didn't have Quinn Hughes from the beginning. So it just that happens. It's injuries, and you got to play through it. And they played through their injuries too, and just
What injuries did they have?
didn't get the
Makar
result.
had the fucking flu and he missed one game.
I think they were missing. Theodore's a good defenseman. For them, they had that Harley guy up from Dallas. He's Theodore's way better than him. Uh, but they fought through him, and their goaltending probably was the worst goaltending in the tournament. They're three goalies, and they still found a way to win, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So we probably were considered the best goaltending, and that's what I said. I talked to my dad. I said our goalie is a stud, might be the best in the world this year, but he's never won the big game. Never been to the. I don't think he's been in the second round of the playoffs. So
Has Swayman won a cup? Or Swayman hasn't won a cup. Has he?
No,
Well, he hasn't really proven himself in the playoffs either.
no, I'm talking about Hellebuck.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Hellebuck hasn't done anything in the playoffs. Bennington's won a cup. Hills won a cup. He didn't even see a minute of play. Ottinger, I wasn't impressed with the game he played. He didn't look that great. It's hard to sit and kind of get thrown into the fire, but Swayman look at his season in Boston. It's not anything special. They're not even in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
So you got to look. Is Russia allowed to play? If they ban Russia, I mean that sucks.
Yeah,
Because
to be honest with you, I mean, like, I don't think that they have a strong enough squad to compete against Canada or the United States.
Russia?
Yeah.
I do. I think
They've
they have
got
a good team.
like 5 or 6 NHLers?
5 or 6 NHLers with 3 walls in the net that can really make a difference.
Yeah, but their defense will suck. So they're just going to get peppered with shots all night.
Well, if they got the puck the whole night, like with Kucherov, Kaprizov, Panarin, I bet you old man Ovi will be wearing the C with his gray hair.
Yeah, but I mean, how effective will he be? You know, I guess he could just stand.
He's still doing it. He's still
in his
doing
office.
I mean, there's some good Russians.
I don't see it. I just don't see Russia.
USA and Canada are the powerhouses, but
Yeah.
I think Russia could and should be allowed to. These guys aren't.
Yeah, I think they should be allowed to play.
They're not invading anybody, or they're not fighting another country. They're playing hockey. Come on,
Sure.
this is. I'd like to see him. I just think it would be better. I like Vasilevsky. I think he's a great goalie, and there's people that think Sorokin's a better goalie than Shesterkin and Vasilevsky. I don't see it, but there's people like no.
He's good, man.
You got to really watch him. And
I would like to see what he would look like on a team that, that was actually good.
Isn't the Islanders? Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you put him on Tampa, he would probably be pretty close with him and Vasilevsky.
Probably. Yeah, he's a good he gets good wins. He gets a good record, good goals against on a team that can't score. So him and Varlamov.
Yeah.
And Varlamov would be like the 4th rated goalie in Russia, and he's still pretty good.
All right, man.
You got that kid in San Jose too, who's an up and coming goalie. It's just, man, goaltending is just great for these other countries.
It is.
And we make fun of Canada, and look, they win the tournament with their Binnington, the 2019 hero.
I'm fucking pissed off.
Yeah, it's a bummer, dude.
Fucking hate him. Hagel is on my fucking shit list, man.
I love
that
Brandon
motherfucker
Hagel,
now.
He's a hockey player.
I hate him now. Whenever Tampa plays, I'm gonna look for somebody to fucking hit that motherfucker.
He won't. No one will hit him on the Hawks. I promise you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry. They'll watch him.
You know how many guys are still left from that he played with?
On the Hawks?
Seth Jones,
Kurashev maybe, and Jones,
and Murphy.
Yeah, that's it. And they might all be gone.
Yeah.
Next year it might be. All 3 of them might be gone. You would think.
I don't think that they're gonna re-sign Kurashev.
No, I don't. I think they're gonna move Murphy. They have to. He's getting outplayed by these younger guys. He's not effective at all. And now
Yeah.
the reports Jones is working on something with Davidson, or his agent is. So it's going to be a brand new team, pretty much.
Yeah.
The longest guy there is probably who? Dickinson? You know, it
Yeah.
might be Dickinson through a trade. I think he was there before Bedard.
Yeah, he
Pretty
was.
sure he was, and yeah, it's crazy, man. Or even Vlasic. I think Vlasic came up sooner than these guys too. So it's gonna be interesting. This was fun though. It was a good week of different hockey. We're kind of going back to minor league hockey here. I hope
It's
Bedard's on a tear. I hope he's healthy, reamped.
yeah.
Shoot for 30 goals, kid. That's what I say. Shoot for 30 goals.
I originally wanted him to make the team, but I'm kind of glad that he didn't because
He'd
he
get
would have
killed.
been just like
He'd get killed,
Marner
dude.
and
Yeah.
and Hughes out there.
Dude, Brady would have put him on the 7th row. Through that mesh net behind the glass. That's how he'd be dead.
Yeah.
He ain't ready for that yet, man. He's never seen it.
Yeah.
Those kids have never seen hockey like that. That's the problem.
Yeah. Those are like fully developed grown men, you know.
Yeah.
And he's not yet.
And they're gonna see him and they're gonna be like, I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna like, Brady Kachuk would be looking at Connor and Connor would be a deer in the headlights. Like, what do I do? Boom! Dead.
Yeah.
And then his brother would skate by you and slash you. Matthew.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I don't know how he'd be able to do that from sitting on the fucking bench. Though.
He'd pull his groin doing it, maybe. But
Oh, okay.
the dude's a warrior still, dude. I mean,
Fuck him, dude.
The dude
He's-
played with a freaking what did he play with? His
He
brother
had
had to tape
like
him
a
up.
ruptured spleen or something
They
like that.
had to tape him up to play,
Yeah.
and he was still doing stuff.
Yeah, but he didn't do shit tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna start a big debate. You know, like, hey, if you're hurt, you gotta sit. You know,
Yeah.
if you're playing 5 minutes a game, that does the team no good.
Yeah.
I'm sure
You
we're
hurt
gonna
the
hear all
team.
about it on NHL radio for sure.
Yeah.
Like what do you do? And like, there's gonna be the Charlie McAvoy. Like, hey, should you let your guy play in the Olympics? Because if he gets hurt, like, you're pretty much the Bruins are screwed.
Well, Charlie McAvoy's a little bit more complicated because they're originally they think that it's the medical team's fault that he got this infection,
No.
and because he sustained this injury before, and they're saying that he got this infection from the medical team's treatment. So, one of the conversations is that they need to have independent medical teams for the players, which I agree with. I think that they should have independent medical teams prepared for this kind of stuff because it was the Wild's medical team, I believe, that was doing Team USA.
Billy Guerin
Yeah,
bringing
Yeah.
in his boys, and you know that Boldy guy.
yeah,
He was a guy that didn't belong here. I don't think either.
yeah,
I seen him skate, like, get within 15 feet of the slot and not even fire it. He just would pass it looking for a guy backdoor open net. It didn't even get through to be a shot.
sure.
Like, come on, man. That's the whole bias of Minnesota sabotaging people.
All right, man, I'm done, man.
Yeah, all right.
All right, everybody.
Sounds good.
Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. You guys take it easy. The conclusion isn't what we wanted, but we hope you enjoyed the show.